Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday. I have a psych appointment today at 9 o'clock. I'm really excited because this is the most progress that I have made in months. I've been on a new pill called Lexapro, and I really think it's been working. It's an antidepressant. It's really the only thing that's been working. I still get the headaches, the Charlie horse headaches, like the pains in my brain. They have not gone away. That's the scariest thing is those headaches, and so I have been discussing those with my psychiatrist over the last year, and I've been seeing the psychiatrist since January, so it's been 10 months now, almost 11 months now, and we haven't been able to figure out what those headaches are from. And so I think I mentioned in my last vlog I saw a neurologist, and we are ordering an MRI on my brain, and so we are going to be getting that addressed. And so it's little bit by bit, we're just addressing my health. I just got out of the shower. I just wanted to mention that I have been talking to my psychiatrist for months about my headaches and about the seizures. He's brushed this off as it's called psychosomatic seizures, and I don't think that's very fair. So when I met with the neurologist, he took it very seriously, and they're looking into it because it is very serious. It's not something to be taken lightly. Psychosomatic is a term that's used as basically it's all in your head, and this is something that is not in my head. I do experience real pain. These Charlie horse pains and the migraines, they don't go away. The psychiatrist has been putting me on anti-seizure medication, so obviously he has taken it serious enough to put me on medication to where he thinks it's serious enough to treat it. Hey guys, so it is later in the day. I just met with my psychiatrist. It was a great appointment. I have a really great psychiatrist. I just want to clarify that he is limited to what he can request and order, so that's why my primary care physician is the one who ordered the request for the neurologist. So anyways, he was really happy that I was seen by the neurologist, but the Lexapro has been working really well. The psychiatrist was really happy about that, so he actually upped the dose on the Lexapro. The Lexapro is an antidepressant. I have been struggling lately with my moods, my highs and lows, but other than that, I think my personality has been doing really well. I've been able to talk to you guys a little bit better. There's a lot that I can explain in just one from one appointment, but we talked a lot. I meet with him for an hour. I am one of his only patients that meets with him for an hour. That's a long story there, but I am a complex case, and so I do meet with him for a long period of time, and so there's a lot that goes into one appointment. Overall, I'm doing a lot better, and this is the first appointment he recognized that in 9 months that I did not come in with a list of things that I was worried about. I feel like I'm finally making progress. I feel like I'm doing so much better. I am really exhausted right now, as I don't think you guys can see that because my energy is up right now, but I am totally exhausted. This appointment really wiped me out. We went over a lot in this appointment. Good morning, it's Tuesday. I didn't sleep at all last night. Matt had a hard time sleeping. He had nightmares all night, and so he didn't really sleep, and I didn't sleep. My Ativan that I take at night for sleeping hasn't been working. I discussed that with my psychiatrist, and we're not putting me on a sleeping pill. I don't really know what's gonna come to that resolution, but I have a great psychiatrist. Anyways, today I feel like garbage. I'm nauseous all the time. I've been nauseous for over a month now, and like all the time, before I eat, after I eat, all day long. Water makes me nauseous when I drink water, and we talked about that, and he told me that it's just the compound of the pills that I take, the amount of pills that I take, and that's just something that I'm gonna have to get used to, apparently. And I have a Bible study that I'm going to today at 9:30, and I feel like just garbage. I don't want to go to the Bible study today, but I am going. Good morning, you guys. It's Wednesday. I didn't sleep well last night. I haven't been sleeping well. I've been sleeping very lightly, and I've almost been like resting through the night. I've been like half awake all night, and that's really been bothering me. I've been bogged down lately a lot. This past month, the headaches have been worse. So I don't know if it's the medication that's been making the headaches worse, but the headaches are constant. Like, it's all day long, every day. I would say 4 to 5 days out of the week, I have headaches. Yesterday, I spent most of the day just on the couch resting. I did nothing. The second that I got up to do the dishes and to walk Lindsay home from school, I got a headache again, and that's not normal. I should be able to do at least function normally, and I'm not even functioning at all without getting a headache. I have therapy today. I'm looking forward to this appointment. Just to catch you guys up on yesterday, I met with Bob, my voc rehab employment specialist. He was pretty upset when he found out that the trainer canceled the training class that I was supposed to go to. So the next training class is in what am I looking at? Is in just a couple of weeks, actually. And so I'm gonna go to that training class. I'm not looking forward to that training class, but I have to go to this training class, and it's 4 days again. It's 4 hours a day, and so I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm not excited about that at all. He's very understanding to my situation, so they're not placing me in any type of employment situation. I told him that I'm having the MRI brain scan, and that is actually like a breakthrough. He's requesting records for that MRI brain scan as soon as I have it. They access all my medical records too, so it's kind of a specialized situation. They work with people who are going through Social Security, so it's a specialized situation. And anyways, it was a good appointment. I really like Bob, the guy who I have as my counselor. He's a really great guy. He's really understanding to the situation that I'm in, and I don't know why I was so nervous to go to that appointment yesterday. Hey, good morning, you guys. It's Friday. I just want to say that yesterday I had a really encouraging therapy session with my therapist. She's really knowledgeable and informative when it comes to medication, and we talked about the Lexapro pill that I've been on, and how I've been having side effects of just being bogged down, and how I feel like I've reverted backwards of like I'm sitting on the couch again, I'm not doing anything, I'm nauseous all the time, the migraines are really intense, and like anytime I get up to do anything, I feel sick. One thing that she talked to me about, she's really knowledgeable when it comes to medication, and with the Lexapro, she told me that it can cause major headaches and extreme exhaustion and nausea, and because people can be extremely sensitive to the serotonin levels in their bodies, and because what the Lexapro is doing is increasing the serotonin levels in my body. That's probably the cause of what's making my migraines worse, and that doesn't explain the Charlie horse pains that I've been having in my head. I have to clarify, and she actually explained this to me, because the neurologist asked me this too. Are you having the pains in your brain, or are you having it in your head? And I explained to him, I don't know, I'm not a neurologist. So I may not even be having the pain in my brain. It might just be on the side of my head. So I have to clarify that with you guys, because it might not even be in my brain. That's what the MRI brain scan is for. We're gonna find out if the pain is in my brain or on the side of my head. I might just be having Charlie horse muscle spasms on the side of my head, but that doesn't explain the Charlie horse pains that I've been having over this last year and a half, 2 years. I don't know how long I've been having seizures for, but that doesn't explain the Charlie horse pains or the seizures. So the Lexapro does explain the increase in my migraines, because they're increasing the serotonin levels in my body, and it explains the increased fatigue and extreme exhaustion. Like, I can't do anything. I think I explained this in one of my vlogs as well this week, that just getting up to do the dishes or to do the laundry or anything, I have extreme exhaustion. I am wiped, and my head feels like it's going to explode. The pressure in my head is intense. I feel sick all the time. And so she told me that to stay on the medication, because that can go away after 2 to 3 months. So I don't want to be sick for the next 2 to 3 months, but I also don't want to give up on something that's been making me feel better, in the sense that it's increased my mood, and everybody at church has been commenting on my attitude and my speech, and they think that I'm doing better. People in my family and my counselors, my psychiatrist, they're all commenting that they see that I'm doing better. My counselor yesterday, I walked in and she says, "You're coming back to me. You're coming back to me." And she was so excited, and I might cry, because I've worked so hard to come this far, and so I don't want to give up on something that's been making me feel better and do better. And my psychiatrist told me that I can't give all the credit to a pill. I have to give myself some credit too. But it's hard to give myself credit when I know that I've been trying for 11 months now, and the only thing that's worked for me is a pill. So it's hard for me to give myself credit, because I've been working so hard, and the only thing that I've been taking is a pill. But I have been working hard. I've been seeing these doctors. I've been working on my mental health. I've been working so hard. I've been working on my health holistically, going to acupuncture, going to various therapies. I've really been trying to work hard, and finally we're making progress on my health, and people are seeing it. And so I don't want to be sick though for the next 2 to 3 months until my body can adapt to the serotonin levels in my. I also have to clarify that with this brain scan, my psychiatrist might be right. It might be all antipsychotic. I don't want to discredit him, because he's a great doctor, and we can't explain the Charlie horse pains or the seizures. So I don't know. I'm just scared of getting this MRI brain scan and being wrong. We haven't been able to explain the Charlie horse pains in my brain or on the side of my head. I don't know what to call it now. I don't know. I have on the side of my head, I've got major ridges here. Like, I won't call it lumps, but they're major ridges on the outside of my head. Like, my skull is not smooth at all. I've got all along the back side of my head, they're just major ridges on the back side of my head. And like when you press on the outside of my head, I don't even know if it'll do it now, but my neck will pop all day long, because I'll press on these ridges where it hurts, and this lump on the back of my head, and it'll cause, it'll cause my neck to pop. And it's really disturbing, but I'm a mess, you guys. Happy Saturday, you guys. I slept a lot better last night. I think I was up for, you know, most of the hours of the morning just resting, but I've been staying up a lot later lately, like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock, and that seems to be helping me sleep more solid blocks throughout the night. One of the side effects of the Lexapro that I'm taking is insomnia. I feel like this week all we've talked about is medication and the condition of my health, and this vlog is used for daily updates on my health and my mental health, but this week has been intense, and a lot has gone on with my health. I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with me this far into the video, because I realize this video has been very dense this week. Good morning, you guys. It's Sunday. It's early. It's like 5:23 right now, and I just got up. I have been laying in bed for over an hour. I decided to check my phone, and it was 5 o'clock in the morning, and sorry, I'm still waking up. I've been in this resting state for hours. I could feel myself. I thought my alarm was gonna go off, you know, any minute now. That's why I decided to check my phone to see what time it was. My alarm on Sundays goes off at 6:30, and I was surprised to find out that it was 5 a.m. in the morning, because I have been up for hours. We have to leave to go to our church to do coffee today. We run this hospitality coffee bar. I know I've mentioned it in a few blogs, but I don't think I've explained it before. We do carafes. There's carafes, and we pump these carafes full of coffee. We are in charge of 2 services. We get to our church at 7:30. We pump the first service with carafes. We do 6 regular carafes, 2 decafs, and 3 hot waters. We set up a table of goodies. On this table there's like tea and hot chocolate and apple cider and the creamers and the cups and the lids, and so we set up a table full of the goods, and it takes us about an hour to an hour and a half, I would say, to set up all of it. I think it only takes about an hour to do all of it, and then we come back home and we get the kids. We rest for about an hour, and then we leave for second service. When we come back, we set up the second service with the coffee bar. So we do it all over again. We pump the coffee, we reset up the table, and so we do it all over again. And then we go back to helping with the kids, or we'll sit in with the service with the adults. So we're pretty hands-on in our church. We like to be involved. On Wednesday nights, we get involved with the youth group. We go to a Tuesday night Bible study. It's called a home group. Matt's studying to be a pastor, so they know that, and they're really responding well to that. Anyways, I've never really explained our church to you guys before, and I think that's really important, because that's a big part of us. That's a big part of me and who I am. Anyways, thank you guys for sticking with me through this long process, and I just want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for being my support system, and I know I say it a lot, but it means a lot to me that I have your guys' prayers and your support, and you guys, I have made amazing friends through you guys, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. So I will end the week on a positive note, and I love you guys so much. I just want to encourage you guys to subscribe to this channel if you're not already. I do have a mental health vlog, and it is overwhelming sometimes. This week has been extremely overwhelming, but I encourage you guys to subscribe, to follow my journey. Every day you're gonna get something new with me. That's just me. And so thank you guys for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video.